and new UFC middleweight champion of the world is Khamzat Chimaev. He absolutely destroys Dricus du Plessis. Dricus had no chance, and Chimaev just did what he wanted with him. If Chimaev wanted to pull Dricus's trunks down and if he wanted the world to see Dricus behind, he could have done that. He could have picked up du Plessis and he could have thrown him out the cage if he wanted to. That's what it felt like. That's how dominant Khamzat Chimaev was. I thought 50-44 was a lenient scorecard because I think there could have been way more 10-8 rounds in that fight. I'm gonna go through the fight. It was a few hours ago. I've slept since then, so if I forget some of the details wrong, forgive me. Round one, Khamzat gets a crucifix, and he's just tapping Dricus in the head. I think he could have maybe thrown some elbows in there, some harder shots. I don't know why he was just tapping in the head. Maybe he was just saving his energy for the rest of the fight. Didn't want to gas himself. That's probably why he was just tapping in the head. But I think he could have landed some harder, sharper, more damaging shots in there. Personally, that's just my opinion. I'm not a cage fighter, so just my opinion. Round 2, 3, basically the same. I think forward's the same as well. Just getting Dricus, putting him against the cage, getting him in crucifix, holding him against the cage. Well, not holding him against the cage, but Dricus was trying to get to the cage and Khamzat was just on his back, just threatening the choke constantly. And by the way, superb submission defense from du Plessis, but the wrestling has to improve because Khamzat was just easily getting into side control, getting into crucifix, and then just beating on DDP. So Dricus has to improve there. And round 5, that was Dricus' best round. Dricus actually managed to get on top of Khamzat Chimaev, but he was so tired from just getting his face pounded in, trying to escape crucifix and trying to survive the chokes, that he tried his best, but he couldn't throw that many ground and pound shots, and he eventually tried going for a guillotine and he lost position, and Khamzat was on top again. But by the end of the fight, Dricus du Plessis was actually on Khamzat's back, and he wanted to punch Khamzat, but Khamzat had one of his hands underneath him, and Dricus was trying to balance himself with his other hand, so he couldn't get any shots off. I actually thought Dricus was going to pull off in the last round. Honestly, I would not have been surprised if he did. But all around, just Khamzat, no one's beating him. I don't care who you put in front of him. No one's beating him. I mean, I don't think anyone on planet Earth right now can beat Khamzat Chimaev in an MMA fight simply because of his wrestling base. He's just too good. He is just too good. It's as simple as that. No one has the wrestling ability of Khamzat Chimaev. The thing is, even if you defend like a takedown, he not even a second later, that is not an exaggeration, a second later, he's already shooting another one. He's already diving at your legs again, and he's already brought you to the ground before you can even think about defending a second takedown. Normally, you stuff a takedown, and then that's it. You just move back, you reset, get your hands up, ready to throw down again. No, when he misses a takedown, straight away, not even a second, doesn't even blink, doesn't even think about it, straight back into another one. And that's what makes him so dangerous. And his ability to hold DDP down and just have his way with DDP, it's just another level. Now, some people say this is a boring fight, and I'll be honest, I have to agree. It was a boring fight because Khamzat, he was just holding DDP down and kneeing du Plessis' bum against the cage and tapping him in the face with shots. The whole boring thing, it was a boring fight, what is this, that, yap. It was boring, but in terms of just trying to get the win and become champion, Khamzat played this fight perfectly. But in terms of, entertainment value, Khamzat's always promising, smash this guy. And he did smash Dricus du Plessis, but it wasn't in the way that people wanted Khamzat to dominate Dricus du Plessis. People want Khamzat to take you down. They want Khamzat to smash you with elbows, and they want Khamzat to break your jaw with a face crank. That's what they want. That's what they expect. They don't want the wrestling domination for 5 rounds. Dricus, I really like Dricus. I really wanted him to win. Even though I predicted Chimaev, I really wanted DDP to win because it would have been such an impressive feat. But his wrestling just wasn't good enough. He wasn't able to get up like he said he would. He wasn't able to, defend the takedowns like he said he would try and do. I mean, he did try, but he wasn't able to actually execute the defense of the takedown. And that's on him. I don't think he was ready. I don't think he realised and understood how good Khamzat's wrestling actually is. I don't think any of us understand how good Khamzat's wrestling is until you're actually in there getting mauled by him. But with all that being said, it wasn't the most exciting fight in the world, but Khamzat played his cards perfectly, and you have to respect that. So congratulations to Khamzat Chimaev and DDP. I hope he's back stronger and better than ever next time, and I hope he gets a chance to reclaim his belt in the future.